morning, everyone. Today, we are going to explore an important topic in English grammar, compound nouns and noun phrases. Throughout this lesson, we will cover their definition, forms, usage, example, and practice exercise to help you fully understand them. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize and use compound nouns correctly in your writing and speaking. So let's get started. Before we start, let's take a look at our lesson targets. Today, we will cover 5 key structures of compound nouns. The first is noun plus noun, which is the most common form. And the second is noun plus s plus noun, where possession is involved. And the third is noun plus preposition plus noun, a more complex structure. Next is verb-based compound nouns, which are derived from verbs. And the last is hyphenated phrases as compound nouns, where words are connected with a hyphen. Each of these forms play a unique role in English, and we will break them down with clear explanation in example. So, what are compound nouns and noun phrases? A compound noun is a noun made up of 2 or more words that function as a single unit. These words can be joined in different ways, but the key point is that they work together to represent one idea. On the other hand, a noun phrase is simply a group of words that work together to describe a noun. Unlike compound nouns, noun phrases are not fixed expressions. For example, a beautiful house is a noun phrase because beautiful describes a house, but it's not a compound noun because the words still function separately. The key difference between them is that compound nouns often have a fixed meaning, while noun phrases remain flexible and descriptive. Understanding this difference will help us use these structures correctly in writing and speaking. Now let's move on to see the different types of compound nouns in more detail. Now let's take a look at different structure of compound noun with a few examples. First, noun plus noun. Coffee cup. Second, noun plus verb, we have snowfall. Third, we have noun plus adjective, mint green. 4. Noun plus prepositional phrase, sister-in-law. 5. Verb plus noun, swimsuit. 6. Preposition plus noun, bystander. 7. Verb plus preposition, runner-up. 8. Adjective plus noun, black box. Each structure follows a pattern, and recognizing these patterns help improve both vocabulary and writing skills. Now, let's begin with the first type.
First, I will introduce you guys about noun plus noun. In a compound consisting of noun plus noun, often the second noun gives the general class of things to which the compound belongs, and the first noun indicates the type within this class. And the first noun usually has a singular form. For example, an address book is mean a book for addresses, not an addresses book. But however, there are a number of exceptions. These include when the first noun only has a plural form. For example, a savings account, a customs officer, A clothes shop. Compare a shoe shop. The arms trade. Arm is mean weapons. A glasses case. Glasses is mean spectacles. Compare a glass case is mean a case made of glass. An arts festival. Art is mean music, drama, film, dance, painting, and something like that. Compare an art festival. Art has some another meanings is painting, drawing, and sculpture. When we refer to an institution, an industry, department, and somewhere, such as the building material industry, the publications department, which deals with more than one kind of items or activity, different types of buildings material, different forms of publications. Note that to make a compound noun plural, we usually make the second noun plural. For example, coal mines, office workers, tea leaf or lips. And we have an examples for you guys. First is labor market. Labor is mean workers, and something is especially people who do practical work with their hands. And market is mean a part of the world where something is sold and we make it together. We have labor market. Is that the supply of people in a particular country or area who are able and willing to work. And we make a sentence that more women are being encouraged into the labor market these days. When we stop reading a book, we can use a bookmark as a tool to note the page. And what does it mean of the bookmark? Mark is mean a typical feature or one that allows you to recognize someone or something. And you know what book is mean? Is a things that you read every day and you can bring anywhere and you can look at the picture, and this is a bookmark that we have to see every day, or you can see every day.
S plus noun. Sometimes a noun plus noun is not appropriate, and instead we use noun plus S plus noun, possessive form, or noun plus preposition plus noun. In general, we prefer noun plus S plus noun. When the first noun is the user, a person or animal, of the item in the second noun. A baby bedroom, a lion's den, a woman's clinic, a girl's school, bird's nest. When the item in the second noun is produced by the thing, often an animal in the first, goat's cheese, duck's eggs, cow's milk, but not lamb chop and chicken drumstick. When we talk about part of people or animals, but we usually use noun plus noun to talk about part of things. Compare a woman's face, a boy's arm, but a pen top, a computer keyboard.
Next, let's move on to noun plus preposition plus noun. We prefer this structure when we talk about some kind of container together with its content. For example, we say a cup of tea, meaning a cup that has tea in it. But if we say a teacup, we're referring to a type cup, not necessarily one that contains tea. So here, the preposition of helps clarify the meaning. Another case where we use this structure is when the combination of nouns doesn't refer to a well-known class of items. For example, in context, is a recognized type text, but a text on children's clothes sounds more natural than a children's clothes text because children's clothes text is not a fixed category. The preposition on make the meaning clearer.
The fourth target is that verb-based compound nouns. Some compound nouns are made up of verbs and prepositions or adverbs and may be related to two or three word verb. Compare. You can see my son broke out of the prison by dressing as a woman. It equals escape. And another example is that there was a major breakout from the prison last night. It equals prisoners escape. And as I know, countable compound nouns like this have a plural form ending in s. You can see read out, push up, intake, outcome. It's the same when x is added in the last of the word. And however, there are exceptions. For example, you can see looker on or lookers and runner up, passenger by, hanger on, and s is added in the last of the first word.
And the last one is hyphenated phrases as compound noun and nouns. It means we can form other kinds of hyphenated phrases that are placed before nouns to say more precisely what the noun refers to. For example, a state of the art is being very modern tablet PC. And we have another example is up to date information. And we have some example for you guys, and you can read some sentence and then you can do it, and then I will show you guys the answers of these sentences. And that is the end of our presentations, and thank you guys for listening and enjoy our videos. See you and goodbye.